guys, it's Ash from Elevate My Faith, and as you can tell from the title, I have exciting announcement. I am now pregnant with baby number 2, and as of today, I am 14 weeks, so I am already on my first trimester. It definitely went super fast this time since I have a toddler to take care of this time as compared to my first pregnancy when I could just sit around and overthink about everything. Yeah, here is the ultrasound pictures of baby. We're not quite sure the gender yet because I don't really like to do those genetic testings because they can stress you out about the baby having Down syndrome and they actually don't, and so it's just not worth it to me. So we're just gonna wait till my 21 weeks ultrasound to find out the gender. The lady did guess though and thinks it is gonna be a boy, but she's still not 100% sure yet, so we'll see. We might have 2 boys. And yeah, but either way, it's just such a blessing to have baby number 2 with us, and I'm just, yeah, so happy. So this first trimester experience has definitely been different from my first pregnancy. It's technically been easier. I have not been as sick. I mean, I still threw up and got nauseous, but I feel like it was almost every day with my son David compared to this one. I think I would just throw up every couple days, and it'd only be once a day max. Like with David, I remember I threw up like 3 times within a couple hours the one morning. I was just like sobbing on the floor. So that one was way more intense than this one for nausea and like morning sickness. Luckily the cramps weren't as bad as well, probably because I've already been stretched out before, but with my first pregnancy, the cramping was so bad, like I wanted to put a heating pad on me so bad and I couldn't, or I wanted to take ibuprofen and I couldn't, so that was really hard. Yeah, it was like hard to sleep at night with the cramps. It was that bad. But this time around, I'd feel cramps here and there, but it was nothing to that extent where it like hurt and I wanted to like do something about it. So yeah, I think this time around it was a lot easier to handle cramping and anything like that, like the stretching. So that was nice this time around. And luckily no bleeding at all this time, because with David I just had that very common implantation bleeding where it's like a very small amount of brown dried blood, so that's very normal. But this time I didn't even get that at all, so I luckily did not have to deal with any type of blood. So that was a blessing because that can definitely stress out pregnant moms for sure when you are experiencing some type of bleeding. But you really only have to worry about like when it's a lot in bright red blood. If it's just that small amount of brown blood, that's just typical implantation bleeding, nothing to worry about. Yeah, so I'm just really relieved that this pregnancy is going good for the most part. No stress. Oh yeah, and compared to my last pregnancy and my first ultrasound, I had to find out I have an ovarian cyst that had to get removed. So this time I'm glad I don't have to worry about surgery because that was so stressful my first pregnancy, not knowing anything. So yeah, I'm just super blessed that this will hopefully be a lot more of a stress-free, like normal pregnancy experience for me. That would be nice to have compared to like what happened in my last one. So yeah, baby's just doing good, nothing to worry about. Oh yeah, they said the baby was healthy. Yeah, brain and body parts all look good from what they could see from this ultrasound, so we'll definitely know more for the next one, but I'm just, it's just relieving to hear everything seems fine already. So that's just definitely a blessing for sure. I'm definitely excited to get into the second trimester and hopefully feel more normal, because I know with my last pregnancy, that's when I felt the most normal for pregnancy. I never felt 100% like myself, but at least in the second trimester, that's when I felt the most like myself. So hoping to have that experience again for the next couple months. So yeah, and compare this pregnancy, I'm actually just 2 months later for that timeline. So like I got pregnant in February and had David in November, and then this time I got pregnant in April and we'll have this baby in January. So there'll be kind of a similar timeline, but I'm definitely glad I won't be super pregnant during the summer. I'll still be in my second trimester, and then by the time I am getting like super pregnant, it'll be in the fall, it'll be cooler, and then I'll just be super pregnant for the holidays because my due date's like January 13th, so I'm gonna be like really popping by the holidays. And then it's funny because you think that'll be like a good thing because I can eat whatever I want, but when you're that big, you really can't eat like giant meals at a time. You have to like pace yourself because you can only fit so much when the baby's that big at that point. But yeah, I'm also just really glad I won't be dealing with postpartum before the holidays. It'll be after, so I'll be like perfect timing because I kind of had to worry about like, people expecting us to go out with a newborn when I just didn't really want to do that. So this time at least it'll be after Christmas, hopefully, if baby doesn't come earlier. So that'll be nicer, and I'll be closer to spring for like, you know, the postpartum season. So that'll be nice, because last time, you know, we were super strict, followed that 3 months, like trying to keep baby away from everything. But then, you know, with having the baby, like David in November, you know, that's like November, December, January. And then you're still stuck in the dead of winter at that point for January. So that was really hard for me postpartum. So I'm hoping this time, you know, it's going to be, I'll be 2 months closer to spring. So hopefully, you know, by the time I'm ready to get out of the house, I can actually go on walks and stuff with the kiddos. That'd be super helpful postpartum wise. And then we have to like really, you know, pray about if this is going to be our last kid, because we are debating being done after 2. Me and my husband are both low energy introverts, so we kind of know our limits with like mentally, physically, emotionally, and like taking care of children and trying to be 100% there for them. So we are afraid if we go past 2, you know, and then we're outnumbered, it'll start getting overwhelming for us to like really pour into the kids we have. So we'll definitely like pray and think about it before we like decide to be done. But I am thinking we'll be done after 2, because it is honestly hard, like mentally and physically, because besides not breastfeeding from January to April, if you don't include that little 3-month break, I've been pregnant or in breastfeeding for going to be 4 years straight, because, you know, with David, I was, you know, 9 months pregnant, then I breastfed him for 14 months, and then I just had that 3-month break, and now I'm pregnant again, and then I plan to, you know, breastfeed for at least a year, probably a little over a year again. So like if you take that in consideration, I'll be like, my body will be doing something for a baby for 4 years straight pretty much. So that's like kind of hard. So yeah, I give props to the moms that just keep having kids and like yeah, having tons of kids and just giving their body like that is very honorable. But I know my limits mentally and physically and emotionally, so I think we'll probably be done after 2, but we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that update about my pregnancy and my first trimester and like kind of what we're expecting for this pregnancy. Yeah, it's super exciting to, you know, update you guys. I wish I could uploaded more. I know I could here and there, but it's just been so hard being pregnant with a toddler, and then once the newborn's here, I feel like it's gonna be hard to upload. So I'll try to upload when I can, you know, here and there. The only reason I'm like even able to make this video today is because David's spending time at his grandma's house today, so that's why I was like, okay, I guess I better make a video since I do have some time and not have to worry about what my toddler's doing. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Amazing grace, how sweet